Hello and welcome back to another episode of Grounded. You're hanging out with Mizer today, and this is going to be episode 3 of our Grounded series. You can see that I've got a bunch of different items already started here. I went ahead and pressed my build menu, which is B, and then came over to the center tab. And here we just have a few different items that can be built. I went ahead and started a grinder. This is going to allow us to make slurries. And then over here, actually, what all have I got here? I've got a smithing station here, workbench. This is a spindle. This is actually super handy. Highly recommend getting it set as soon as possible. And then we have our little fire here. I do have a fire way down over there in the corner, but who wants to have to go down there every time you're hungry? So I'm going to do a little bit of resource collection, and then we are going to get started. I am going to take a second and really quickly craft an acorn shovel. We need a couple of these little sprigs. I'm gonna grab all these. These regenerate super quick. It's a great place to get them if you're gonna be right down here in the little pond area, right at the back of that can, or the front of the can. Okay. Now that we have our shovel, there we go. We are going to dig up some, well, first we're gonna murder this cute little aphid here, since he's just chilling there, and we have a quest. Nothing personal, little aphid. I'm sorry. Gotta look for grub. We're gonna hear noises like tunneling, and then you'll see these little things in the floor. And right at the front, you hit the grub. Give it a quick 3 pokes, and you're good to go. Here we go. All right. I've got a fair bit of resource already. I want some rocks. Do we have rocks here? Nope. All right. I'm going to eat this, and then we're going to go grab a stack of rocks. And there is... Buddy. There is a little stone right over here. You cannot find rocks lying on the ground over this area for anything. But this stone, pop it a couple of times and you've got tons. And these, again, regenerate so quickly. All right. Let's go check. So many little aphids. Sorry, aphid. Oh, look at him. Kicked him when I walked. Now I feel bad. All right. That wasn't what I intended. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just gonna run. She's not the most graceful. Okay. Do you hear little neighbor Bob snoring? Oh, sorry, Bob. We don't want to interrupt your sleep. Be quiet for Bob. Okay, this is one of the most important things you can possibly get ASAP. I'm actually gonna craft a couple of rope. You know what? Let's hot craft mini. Inventory full. Oh, oopsie. Can't. F to relocate. Get it out of the way. Grab that. There we go. All right, now we just need clay for that. Super build. This isn't as important. I'm not too worried about that. Again, not super worried about this. The workbench and the spindle are two of the most important things, though. I'm gonna go grab the last of the stuff to get these set, and I'll be right back. One of the things that I really enjoy about this game is that even though you're carrying stuff, and it can be really big stuff, you can still stop and pick up other things. So if I'm running with a full load of these little grass planks, it doesn't impede my ability to pick up sap or aphid poop or anything, really. I like it. Comes in really handy when you're a resource hoarder like I am. Right. The way that I've been getting up on this mostly is hopping right over here and then up. Makes it real easy. And I can avoid Karen and her son Kevin, and hopefully Bob doesn't mind too much. I still haven't met the neighbors underneath. All right, there's our workbench. I forgot to get the clay. Got a fire. What else have we got? We've got enough to make more of these. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Speaking of the neighbors. Yes, sir. Listen. That's the downstairs neighbors. Shh. I don't think they saw me. Oh my goodness. They make me so nervous. I didn't realize at first that there's a little hole right here in the bottom of the tree that leads right to them. So just gotta be careful. All right, let's go get some. Let's see what time it is actually. 1700. It's gonna be getting dark soon. I need water. I've got 1, 2, 3 different items to scan. Let's go ahead and hop down. Hope the neighbors have gone back in. I hear them. Oh, well, you know what? We'll run. It'll be fine. Every time I say that, it works out, so I like it. Okay, right over here. We'll go ahead and just scan these really quickly. Analyze.
Science.
Fine. Goo. Allows us nothing. And then our little meat slab. Stuffed weevil and a weevil mount. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and head out. I think first thing in the morning, we're going to go ahead and head over to the hedge. See if we can't get some clay. See if we can't get some... What else do we need? There's blueberries over there. There's a whole ton of different scabbies. Teeth, all that kind of stuff. But we can't get that yet, so we're not going to worry about it. All right. Ant parts go there. Let's see. Let's build this canteen. We need one more rope. Hot craft that bad boy. And now we have this absolutely perfect little canteen. The canteen can actually be filled right underneath here. Just like as if you were gonna come down for a little drink. Get distracted by sap, Mizer. Big old spiders down there. So 7. Come in, and then you're gonna scoop the water instead of slurp it. And then you know what? We don't have much water, so let's go ahead and slurp some too. Literally the only difference is what you've got in your hand while you're slurping or scooping. You've got the canteen, you're gonna fill the canteen. If you don't, okay. I don't hear nothing. Time to get up. Ooh, let's go. And Bob. Bob is a sleepy boy. I like Bob. Bob is going to be my friend. I just know it. All right, let's cook us some food. One of the really good things about living up in the tree is the ants aren't going to come up here and eat the stuff off of our spit, so we can kind of just leave it there. Now, I do want to get the rest of this built. I don't know if it's going to be today or not, but we will get it built. We're going to have so many little pallets. Once you break them apart, you actually get all your resources back, which is awesome. Yeah, we can sleep until 6 a.m. It used to be it didn't give you a time period that you would wake up. You would just wake up after so many hours. And so you could go to sleep at like 5 p.m. or 1700 and wind up waking up at 2 a.m., you know? Crappy. Get some noms. Wouldn't be the breakfast of my choice, but still delicious. And then drinking out of that canteen, you just right click. Really don't left click, right click. All right, let's go ahead and head out. We're going to go get that clay. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He's going to be our sap collector. I want to have probably about 5 of them. They do 10 sap per collector, so you can get a crap load of sap really quickly. All right, so we all know misers have no sense of direction. What direction are we going? We're going to go here. This looks important. All right. That way. And as always, we are going to be collecting resources as we are hopping through the forest like little bunnies. I like to climb on the logs. It might not do anything. The spiders might be able to jump right onto here, but it makes me feel better. And that counts. So. And, oh, look at that. That is so cool. You can see as the sun is rising, the shadows are moving on the ground. It's little things like that that just blow my mind. Do I hear big stompy feet? I don't think so. Let's pull out a weapon. Boop, boop, boop. We also need some mandibles. We're gonna come in here and get them later. Not right now, though. I guess we could murder some ants. No, you know what? We have a mission. Oh, I lost the mission for a second. We are back on the mission. Listen very closely as you're running through here. You can hear the different bugs that are close to you. And it kind of allows you to either avoid them or run over and harvest them. One of the worst is the little spiders because they are so quiet. Ah. The spider over there. We got some mites. How did you guys know I needed fuzz? Oh, thanks. And ta-da! All right, let's get out of here. Big old spider. We got a field station close by. Where is it there? I always love asking questions and then answering them immediately without needing any assistance.
That's not a grub. Oh well, whatever you are, I'm gonna dunk you.
Right.
Larva in my area.
All right, let's just poke him. Poke him to death. All right, down here on the field station, it's going to be very, very close to This is a wood plank. I'm not sure what that is. This is the juice box. This is the chop can. Right here is the next field station, and it's going to have... Hey!
I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Ominent may not believe in it, but I know its potential. Though I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size. The first step will be to address the particle transcription errors. It seems almost certain that the irregularities are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Burgle, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
An auspicious beginning.
All right. Yeah, we'll analyze this bad boy.
Science.
Liquid Rage. Larva Blade is good. The other two were kind of pointless. I think that there's something that you can do with the stuffed bugs, but I'm not 100% sure what all is involved with that. Here's that can, that crushed can I was telling you about. Lots to drink here. I feel like there's going to be a spider over here. I don't remember one, though. Oh, you little ant. Trying to scare me. If I'm 100% honest, he didn't try. He did scare me. But I don't want him to know that. Okay.
There's
All
another
right.
aphid.
Stink bug. Oh, no, that's not a stink bug. That's a larva. Larvas aren't too bad, but they typically run in pairs or more.
Looks like the head of an action figure for some cartoon I don't watch.
Here. Where is he? Ooh, right there. Life. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be sleeping. Go away, go away, go away. I'm running for my life. I'm not looking behind me. I'm not messing around. So here's a log. It's a big log, and by this log, there's another field station. In this field station, there's somewhat of a safety net because these guys are typically too big to fit. They can get stuck in here sometimes, though, so be very careful. All right, you hear him stomping away. Okay, so big log. This is the big log. There's also at the very tip of this branch here, I believe there is a waypoint that you can place. Eventually, it's one of these quests that you can pick up. But inside here, there's another one of these.
Unit 89.4.14. Order number 80.
Burgle, are you there?
Yes, sir. It appears that the shrinking process has not overly affected my functionality. I do not know how this is possible. I previously believed that all the parts of my functional unit were required for operation, but apparently they were not. Perhaps that means I have some extra storage space.
Haha, very philosophical. Do you feel anything else?
No, everything appears to be the same. Though I have come to realize that this world is absolutely covered in filth. It is quite concerning. You may wish to wash your hands before returning to work.
All right. Little burgle. Where's the tiny one? What I like to do in this area, you've got a little billy hog wrapper here, and there is just a whole forest of these little sprigs. And I will build a small, what is this over here? Oh, a rotten larva blade. If you pull that out, larvae are going to spawn. That wasn't there last time I was here, which is kind of cool. I love that they add stuff. Anyway, what I do is I like to build a small basket, and then I'll fill up the basket, and then I'll just carry the basket with me back to my base. You can get a full basket by visiting this place twice. And that's with the extended capacity for carrying. I think it was, I want to say 20 per stack or more. I don't remember off the top of my head for sure, you know. But I think it was at least 20. Okay. This is the step. All right, so by this step, we're getting close to the hedge now. By the step, there's a couple of stink bugs. Or no, are they stink bugs? Let's take a look. I don't remember what they are. Ah, yes.
Let's take a look. Got you.
Bombardier beetles. There's 3. They will murder you. Don't mess with them. But to the right of the step, there's also a crap load of the larvae. So also will murder you. Don't mess with them. We kind of just go right by this rock here and we can just sneak right through. We don't have to deal with the mites. We don't have to deal with the larvae, mostly. And then sticking close to the side, let's actually kill this guy. Sorry, buddy. I was going to leave you alone. I don't know what to tell you. Sticking to the side, you got hedge ascent. This is going to be the little area that's going to lead you to the next build station. Let's grab this real quick. Who doesn't love blueberries? All right. Now you can walk up the paperclip. I like to walk up the stick. Grabbing the stuff here. Now go to the right. And you got another field station. There's not really much in this field station. You got one more tape. This is the Kaiju Children.
The Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. I thought hiding these lab units in the hedge would provide a bit of protection from my rampaging children. But it appears not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant flingman disc. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science.
Okay. That's all that's really up there. Again, the little bars that you get, the Grumbles granola bars, they fill up your health as well as your hunger. So very helpful. I like to collect them, and then when I go into big fights, I'll just pull a stack of them to take with me. Okay, don't go over too far towards the hedge. You'll see further into this area, you're going to start seeing spiders. But the one thing that we came here for is keep our eyes out for enemies. Here. I don't know what these bubbles are, but they look gross. I don't like them. These little reddish discs. Oops, that's not going to do anything. These are clay, and you can dig these out, and they're very, very helpful. You can build lots of different items with them. You need it for the spindle. We're going to be doing our spider web silk, as well as spinning rope on there. The rope is really great. You can actually get 1-to-1 ratios of rope from the fibers, whereas if you're building it out of your inventory, it is a 3-to-1 ratio, which is kind of BS. You get it though. They want to encourage you to get the spindle. Right, you kind of just chill around here. If you go into the water, you can actually find more, but you also find little water fleas. Should we take a look? Let's get this, and then we'll take a look at the water fleas. These water fleas aren't too bad. The base can. You can only use a couple of different items underwater. One of them is the shovel, the other is the spear, and then finally you have the water dagger. No. My inventory's full. Let's eat this. There we go. There we go.
Never let me have soda.
Up on the top left-hand side, you'll see all of our current quests. Kill aphids, 4 of 8, find grave robbery, burgle chip, and then the trail marker at the toadstool. Toad swamp? No. Toad something or other. Ah, here he is. Let's peep him. There we go. Stabbing. These ones are pretty easy. There's level 2s that are a pain in the butt. Oh, such a pain in the butt. That's 5. Since we've already filled up, let's find the tree. The tree is there. And we can head towards it because we know that the... Oh, here's another... What is that? I don't remember that music. That's fun. I like that. Anyway. The tree is where our base is at, so just head towards the tree. No matter where you're at in the yard, you can see it, and you know which way's home. It gets stuck in the water and drowned to death. Run into something icky. I'm always scared of running through here at night because there's so many different things. There's a larva. Let's actually see if we can peep him. You have to peep everything in the yard if you want to get 100% completion. So I really like to do it as early as possible. Also, then when you're fighting them, you know what you need to use against them. Oop, that green stuff is bad. Green stuff is gas. And it will kill you, so don't. And there is the fence line, so we're going to try to avoid that because spiders are over there. Okay, I know, buddy. I know. I'm in your area. I'm in your territory. You don't come to my house, I shouldn't go to yours. I get ya. Okay, these roots look familiar. This is home. Sorry, buddy. If you ever lose sight of an aphid, just look up. A lot of the times they run up leaves and you can find them on the back. I don't hear him. Oh. I hear him. So you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and chop this bad boy down. So we need this to build one of the items that we have over there. I know the dew collector. Or not the dew collector, the sap collector. We need it for the dew collector too, but we don't have a dew collector yet, so we're okay. Right. There's our can. Always try to grab those if I can. Be real careful, because things like to jump out at you and scare you. Scare the bejesus out of you. If you pull out your little tuft, even accidentally, you'll drop all the stuff you're carrying, so try not to do that. And tuft is just central, I believe. I'll double check that in just a second. Hang on. All right, there we go. We got the clay. We got 3 of those bad boys. And here. Weed stem there. Here, weed stem. There, weed stem. Everywhere, weed stem. I always press F instead of G. All right. It is shift. And there's our spider friend. Hi, Karen. Bye, Karen. All right. And it is already getting dark again. It's 1600 already. So we need more rope. Rope is a constant struggle. Let's actually put some rope on. Okay. I'm going to build another one of these if I can. Okay, we need 4 rope. There we go. At any one point, having at least 4 of those is pretty necessary. You're going to need so much rope, it's going to be crazy. All right. Karen's down there. It's getting dark. Little Bob is down there. I think I am going to try to go down and grab some of those leaves that have already respawned. And we are going to go ahead and finish up the little shelf we've got going on here. And then I'm going to start putting in walls. Yay, I got Grassmaster. So on mutations, you can scroll down and you'll find all of these different mutations. As you unlock them, they become available to you. If you click on it, you can see here what's going on, and to the center you'll see what exactly the buff is going to do for you. This is going to increase chop harvest speed. It increases how quickly you can actually chop down grass. So by the time you get all 3 of those little sections activated, you'll see it's got 1 of 3. You can actually chop down a blade of grass in just 3 chops, which when you're building big, which I like to do, it's real helpful. Real helpful. Okay, we're just about finished. It's also dark AF, so we are going to take our tiny little butts home before something comes and gets us. I'm already scared. I stayed out later than I meant to. Pretty sure I used that excuse when I was a kid with my parents as well. I stayed out later than I meant to, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry right now. Come on, little girl, jump. Oh, I thought Bob woke up. All right. Now, this is the cool part. You pop the items in, and you just... Bam. Look at that. Uses up the grass real fast, but... Uh-oh. Harry and Sally are up, I think. Oh, yep. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Go away, brah. I need walls. I need walls. And steel doors. And big size 9 shoes. Please go away. Please go away. I'm scared to move. He's stuck. The fuck are you doing? Get out of here, you little shit. Oh my god. He's stuck. I'm not doing the walls right now. I am not moving until he's gone. So... Oh my god. Go away. Maybe building up here is a better idea. All right, you know what? Let's try to sleep. All right, here is a great time to call it. To everyone that's taken the time to comment, like, or subscribe, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much it means to me. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And if you want notifications when I go live or if I post content, which is typically Thursday, Saturday, and Monday at 12 p.m. PST, I am West Coast, hit the notification bell. Until next time, bye.